Welcome, Taurus, to your end of the month reading for March. Hope you friends are doing great out there. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on with you, my friends. Okay. Welcome back, all subscribers. Anyone new, welcome, welcome. What Taurus has coming in at the end of the month. Best message, please, for Taurus. What they're thinking, feeling, the energy surrounding them. Best message for Taurus. Look at that, Taurus, you got your own card. What? Well, I always like that when that happens, right? This is showing that confidence, Taurus. Look at the top of the confidence and the prosperity that you have surrounding you at this time. You definitely have some economic opportunities and financial rewards coming straight to you and that are right in front of your face. Definitely good. So clarifying on the King of Pentacles for Taurus. Definitely standing your ground, Taurus, for your own energy. Not allowing anyone to take your focus off your pinnacle, not taking your focus off of what is important to you at this time. It does feel like no matter what you're doing, you're trying to complete all the important work on time and maintaining your speed at a very efficient time. You see what I'm saying? So you're very efficient right now. Some may say you might be a little slow, but you're not, Taurus. You are very efficient. In the present right now, you have the material, spiritual prosperities that is keeping you strong, keeping you confident, and keeping you going strong as well. So very beautiful. You do have a little bit of heartache and loss from the past, but it feels like this could have been the past, and you're finally pushing through that, Taurus. You finally, within the last couple of weeks or so, you've definitely pulled through anything that was holding you back, but you have the patience going. What? Taurus has patience? Oh my gosh. Next they're going to tell me Leo has patience, right? Oh my goodness. So anyways, but the patience is beautiful though, because, if you look at the number over here, my friends, you got 1 + 4 is what? 5. So, it's making this beautiful shift in the way that you're perceiving things, the way you're taking action, and the efforts that you're going about doing something. So definitely seeing a lot of great prosperous things coming for you, Taurus, as you're really standing your ground over here. And I think the standing the ground too is really keeping that patience as well. I do feel like if somebody's trying to knock you down, Taurus, and say, but you're not going to get this done in time, you're saying, no, I'm staying in my own energy. This is efficient. This is productive, and I'm doing exactly what I'm going to do to keep this pinnacle going, or make this pinnacle, however it is, take it how it resonates. But no matter what it is, when it comes to the resources and it comes to what you need for your material spiritual prosperities, this material spiritual prosperities, because you are Venus, is also going to turn into finances as well, right? And also love, because, Venus holds all. And Taurus likes to hold all. We want it all. Okay? Don't tell Taurus they can't have it all. I want the passion, the love, the material, the spiritual, and the money. It's not just about show me the money. It's about show me it all. And that's really the nurturing of this situation, Taurus, is how Taurians believe the world goes round. You can't have one without the other. I am Taurus, so I know. That's the way it works. And money is no good if we ain't got somebody to share it with, right? So with the heartache and the loss over here, it feels like whatever heartache and loss you were going through, no matter what the situation was, everybody's situation is different. We're not going to pry into that situation. But definitely it was draining. It was draining. It was hurting a lot. It had you in your head there for a little while, Taurus, but it does show that you've moved away. You've moved away for the better rewards, putting your mind and your energy somewhere else, right? And it's definitely here within your own energy status quo. So we're going to actually make it your own status quo of energy, because that's the only way you can really pull yourself out of this draining energy, is to, say, well, look, This is what I'm going to do. So in seriousness, these two people over here are not really, I don't really believe for most of you are people. For some of it could be, right? It's whatever the situation was that was draining you. Of course, people drain us. But these two energies here, these two people are really energies. The energies are saying, I'm not wasting my time anymore. I don't want to feel like this anymore. I'm putting my energy somewhere else and putting this on the pedestal now. And that's how you pretty much got out of that. It's not saying that people weren't draining you. It's just saying this is, I put my energy elsewhere, focusing somewhere else. And this really brought the courage back, though. This card here is kind of crazy, though, Taurus, because I really think it should be like in the middle between this area here, because without the strength, without the courage, and without the self-confidence that you have endured through this time, you wouldn't be able to be the person you are today. So we're going to put it in between the past and the present now, because it took a lot of strength and a lot of courage to be able to come back from this devastating heartbreak, anxieties, whatever it was that was holding you down. You put a lot forth. Yeah, see, because it took a lot to look at the two cups behind you to say, you know what, I have to push forward. So this here is really having a greater understanding once you got the strength to say, this is what I need to do. So we're also putting that there. And in the present now, you're just moving and pushing in your own energy. Like I said, it's not slow. Some may say it's slow, but it's productive. No mistakes are going to be made, Taurus, because you're doing exactly what you're supposed to do on, the production line, your own production line. And this is the commitment and the faith that you have going through to the family, to yourself, to the work, to the career, to whatever your pinnacle is within yourself. Knowing that, I hold the resources, and we can see you traveling towards the resources and the resources traveling towards you. So, and oh my gosh, on the business front, the profit is likely to remain so stable right now in the come in, because you are just productively, you're like your own little production line, just keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. But you're very, I love it because you're very stable and it's not overwhelming. It's just you just doing what you're supposed to do, right? So it's exactly how you perceive it to go. And using your intuition, you know that this is where I'm going to get the 10 of Cups. This is how I know everything's going to come through. You've manifested it. You've put a lot of passion and a lot of energy into it. And right now it's showing that it's coming back. And so it feels like in the present, you're continuing with the same energy that you had before, right? So it's not really changing. It's saying last week I started this when I've gained up strength. We'll just say last week. It doesn't have to be, right? But it's just continuing. But the difference is that now you're actually really seeing that you're maintaining the speed at which you really need to get things to really come together. And your emotions are really good too, because we see the High Priestess, she's showing the emotions are balanced, right? And we see the patience in the near future over here showing, hey, there we go. So the finances are going to start building. Everything is increasing right now. And you're just going, and they're even coming faster than, right now at the end of the month, they're coming in faster than they did before. Excuse me. Yeah. So see, where you're passionately putting everything in and you're saying, yeah, because I'm just on a roll. But now in the near future, or in the present right now, the end of the month, it's saying, no, it's actually going to increase and speed up even more, Taurus, than what you thought. So the action that you put in might be whatever. You got almost all the nights. The only night we're missing is the cups, right? Productive, passion, and now it's just speeding up. So where you're going, where at the pace you want to go at, which is comfortable, the universe says, no, you can go at that speed all you want, but the profits and the proceeds are coming in faster. This is because you focus on your career and business and all the fronts and all the things that you're doing and making efficient progress. And you're strengthening everything around you. You're strengthening your emotions. You're strengthening, the way you work, your focus, maybe even relationships and friendships around you. I don't know. You're just kind of doing everything over here because you're in your own energy. No? So let's look at the near future over here. You've got the patience. The patience for the planning, for the building, to stand your ground, to do what you need to do, not letting anybody knock you down. You already said, hey, look, at the end of the month, all my stuff is coming in faster than I thought it was going to come in. That's awesome. Thank God. Yeah, it's progressing faster than you thought. Faster success than what you thought you were going to go. So your rate of speed in it coming in is faster than what you imagined. So with the patience, you've got the love. You got the love because you're putting in all the passion. You have the compassion. You have the action to do so. And the focus just continues to keep going on because you just keep working harder and harder and harder. And then it's just showing the balance again. Keeping your life balanced, keeping yourself in a great status quo. I mean, if we had the other cards, it would literally show the status quo, guys. It would literally show that. It would show that you're staying in a status quo, but I think that over here, you would get the patience and then changing a little bit of the status quo because it's moving in so fast that this here literally is going to generate your status quo to change. And that's because you're going to make more proceeds. You're going to benefit from it more. So somebody is going to come and help you out within the situation. You have people at service. You have people around you to help you. You're going to find, a lot of resources around you or people bringing resources to you to help you along the way. And you definitely have people around you that can help you. So if you felt like, there was maybe no strengthening bonds or anything within coworkers or anything of this nature, you can actually feel like, wow, you're really going to come to my service. You're actually paying attention to what I'm doing. So I do feel like whatever, ventures that you are on, you do definitely have this person around you who wants to actually, give you what you need, right? Could be extra customers, could be extra, coworkers coming to help you, whatever it is. But you definitely have that at service for you, okay? And so the career front actually looks stable and it looks bright. You're getting the support from your loved ones and from everybody around, and it could be loved ones too. Because I heard that. I see the love and then this is support from the loved ones around you. But it's also showing that you're becoming this successful leader and really taking on that leadership role over here, Taurus, that you really need and putting the efforts. And you're bearing the fruit with the you got the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Coins. So really bearing the fruit over here. There it is. I told you. Where is it? There it is. So any expectations that you were thinking, well, maybe it won't come as fast as it is, but that's okay. I'm just going to stay cool and kind of go with the flow. It's actually moving faster towards the end of the month. You're going to see everything coming at you. Then you're going to get this huge reward with the Ace of Pentacles coming towards you. And you might even have this loved one coming towards you to ask you out on a date, something of this nature. But definitely having whatever that is, whatever expectation that is. But I think the whole point of this whole thing, guys, really towards the end of the month is really gaining more than you expected, right? Benefiting a whole lot more. You're remember though that your responsibilities though might start increasing a little bit, so you might get a little don't get flustered, and maybe that's where the patience also coming in, because remember it's like the multitasking. So if you do feel like you're kind of running a little bit over here a little bit more than over there, because I do see kind of a responsibility increase on the job site or at home or wherever it is. But otherwise, it looks beautiful, and it looks like you're going to get way more than what you, than you've seen coming in. That's what it is. You could say, I'm, from a Taurian point of view, because we're very humble people, that's if they really know us. Good luck, right? We're very humble people, so you could even say, I'm getting more than I ever thought I deserved, or ever, 100% even thought would ever happen to me. So that is definitely a huge cue there. Okay? Alrighty, my friends. And that was it for you. Until next time. Peace and love, my friends. Bye-bye.